Hey folks, thanks for tuning into Off-Road Stuff. I'm your host, Uncle Sandcrab. And today, we're going to do a little product review. Today, we have a tire deflator. This was a Jerk Pirates edition, which is a local recovery group, Facebook page kind of thing. So what we have here, obviously little box, comes with a couple of caps and a little kind of a thread repair tool for the valve. So unboxing, we have obviously stainless steel braided hose. The gauge itself is digital. It's got kind of a rubberized housing on it, so it kind of makes it you know, bump proof, I guess you'd call it. It is battery operated, obviously, because it's digital. So this one takes 2 AAAs. You guys see that right there? And so if you guys aren't familiar with this style of a deflator, what happens is this section right here, if you guys can see inside there, it's threaded on this inside edge right here. So when you turn this piece right here, that screws onto the valve stem, which is right here, and then inside of there you see that little piece that turns in there. It has the little notch in it, so that goes into the actual cord, which is inside the stem. So once you screw this one on to the valve stem, you take this one and you turn it counterclockwise and you back the core out. So it acts just like a regular core remover tool, but the nice thing is it stays captured in here, so it can't fall out. And then when you go to put it back in, it obviously the same thing. You can't drop it, you can't get no dirt, debris in there, and it just makes it real handy when it's when the weather's not great. When it's cold, you can wear gloves and do this. So anyways, let's get on and give you guys a little demonstration. Alright, so here's obviously your valve stem. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this, put it over the top, and you're going to go not the one on the outside, but the next one in. You're going to turn it clockwise, just like if you're screwing on a cap. Then you get down. When it gets to the end, you don't have to wrench on it, but I do like to give it just a little bit of a tweak on there, just make sure it's snug. So now that we have it threaded onto the valve stem, I'm going to take the core, and as you turn it counterclockwise, you'll feel that notch click in. So you just want to keep turning it counterclockwise, and you'll hear the air start coming out. That's what you want. Okay, so if you slide this collar all the way forward, that stops the air from coming out. So I'm just going to make sure that I got it. I think it's all the way out. There it goes. The air pressure will push this out. So then what you do is you pull this out and it starts bleeding air. And then when you want to stop and check it and see how much is in there, you slide it back up. There's a little clip right here if you can see that. So when you slide it up, that's kind of like your stop point. And then obviously you just check your gauge, and we are on the PSI setting. So there's 21.2, shows our battery life in there. So it's backlit. So the other really nice thing about this being backlit is you don't have to worry about somebody having a flashlight or holding a phone for you if it's dark. You can do this all by yourself. And there's a button here, it says units, so you can change your units of measurement. So it reads, and see if you guys can see that. There's all kinds of different readings, so no matter where you're from, what you're used to, this will work. And then when you guys are done, so So we're going to bleed this down. Alright, so we're going to say that's where we want. So we're at 19 pounds. So then when we're ready, you do basically the reverse. You push this in, and as you turn clockwise, you'll feel it kind of engage in the little notch. And you just keep going. And there again, when you get to the end, you feel it start to get a little bit snug, and then I just give it just a little bit like that. That's all you need. And then when you want to take it off, you go back to your second little nub here, counterclockwise, and it's all done. On this guy right here, it has a auto shut off, so you don't have to worry about turning it off every time before you put it in the box. And it also has an auto backlight turn off. So after, I believe it's like 40 seconds of non-activity, the backlight turns off, so it doesn't, wear the batteries down. And then I believe it's after 2 minutes of non-use, then it turns itself off automatically. So, when you're done, you can just pull it off, throw it back in the box, and not have to really worry, oh, did I forget to turn it off, or the battery's going to be dead. So that's a cool little feature on this guy right here. So one of the questions we get asked all the time is, how low does it go? Well, right there you can see it goes down to 0. So this is obviously a low pressure gauge. Some of them stop at 10, 15 psi, which is good for some situations, but a lot of you guys are in the soft sand, the dune type situations, or even a lot of the rock crawlers. Those guys are getting down to around 5 psi sometimes, depending on what you guys are doing. So this will cover you right here, and it goes up to 100. Well, folks, thanks for watching. I hope the audio was okay. I'm outside, it's a little breezy today, but anyways, this is a great little product to have. And like it says, one of the cool features I like is you can wear gloves, no big deal. It's backlit, so no more arguing and hollering, hey, over here with the lights, I can see what's going on kind of thing. You can do this by yourself. Once again, folks, nice little handy product. If you guys want one of these, go to freedomropes.com. Tell them Uncle Sandcrab sent you. You've seen it on off-road stuff. They're going to get you guys a little deal. But most importantly, be safe, and we'll see you on the trail. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring that bell for notifications.